English teacher Pot 58. Well-planned classroom activities reduce disruptions and the time needed to deal with them. For the more time students spend diligently learning and practicing, the more they achieve and the less likely they are to misbehave. The proportion of time students are engaged in constructive, interesting, and meaningful work should be high. Though there should be play time as well, organize the procedures of handling materials and supplies, moving students from one spot to another, and having them change from one activity to another so that little time is available for disruptive or off-task behavior. Exercising responsive discipline, dealing with minor disruptions. Minor disruptions occur in every classroom and you will have to deal with them, some for there never has been or ever will be a classroom where no disruptions occur. Your students may seek attention or test limits of by intention, tardiness or absenteeism, talking out of turn, neglecting assignments, using profanity or making crude or smart remarks, while ignoring instructions, moving about at will, socializing persistently, disturbing others. Even when you have developed excellent classroom management skills, you will encounter such problems occasionally, but you can learn how to keep them to a minimum. You should handle undesirable incidents patiently, calmly, non-judgmentally, and kindly, avoiding the actions that might have adverse effects on your students. Handling such incidents might involve the following such steps. Deter unacceptable behavior. Well, we can recall a class in which one person started to jiggle, then another, until the jiggles caused a ripple effect around the room. Your ways to handle with the situation of such a disruption can cause a ripple effect that may be positive or negative. The ripple effect is positive when you cause other students to observe a rule by dealing calmly, reasonably, effectively with the student who has broken it. By contrast, to let a student get away with it, an infraction can have a negative ripple effect, for it can lead the rule breaker or others to repeat the offense. Though you should not normally ignore violation of rules and procedures that may spread or ripple, it is best to use some minor misbehavior of short duration. Reacting to them may only distract students' attention and interrupt the flow of lesson activity. If a student wants a rule, you use your confidence and judgment, as the misbehavior occurred often in the past, likely to persist, interrupted the lesson. Incidents such as the inadvertent dropping of accidental should usually be handled and handled with sympathy or support. Students should discuss very early that you cannot allow inattention or misbehavior or continue when a student's attention lapses or is distracted by something other than the assignment given. Redirect it to the task. For example, Brian, go on with the problem on page 33. Use overlapping to handle the minor disruptions without drawing undue attention. In dealing with the disruptive students, make extended eye contact, pause or move towards the student, use cues, prompts, and signals to deter the students and to remind him or her of appropriate behavior. If silent signals fail, quietly but firmly ask the students to stop. Make it clear what positive action he or she is to take. and ensure that the students understands your directions. Later, when the rest of the class is working quietly, tell the students of the consequences incurred.